Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm at this nursery in Rogers, Arkansas, getting unloaded. They're about halfway finished unloading me. Really easy drive up here, really nice people. I like coming up here quite a bit. It's been a while since I've been up here. I think it's been at least about a month and a half since I last been up here, but they gave me this run, good miles, and yeah, I mean, it's nice. I like it. But real quick, while they're unloading me, I wanted to kind of do a little video talking about how I like being a truck driver versus being a mechanic. Those that are new to the channel, I used to be a mechanic. I did that for about 6 years, and I did for a while, worked at various shops, well, about 3. I started out working as a loop tech at Walmart Tire Loop Express in the town I live in, and started doing that. Worked there for about two and a half years. I worked at 2 Walmart locations in the span of 2.5 years. Then I moved over to Firestone. Worked at Firestone right at 2 years, and then I moved over to Ford of Murfreesboro, which I started out at the Quick Lane there, which is like a subsidiary of Ford, of any Ford dealership. I worked there for about a year, and then I moved over to the big building and worked there for about 2 years. So the main dealership. So technically about 3 years I've been at that dealership, and I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being a mechanic. It's just not in my heart. You know, I was kind of in denial about that, but I just had to come to grips with it when I realized I wasn't doing what I needed to do as far as like studying, trying to learn more, you know, how to do this, that, and the other. You know, I always wanted to do the easy stuff that I already knew, that I was comfortable with, and that I knew made money. You know, I wasn't really trying to grow and learn and things like that. So, you know, that right there just showed me that my heart wasn't in it. And then on top of that, it didn't help that the last dealership that I worked at, you know, between having to deal with, you know, pain in the butt customers, you know, a couple of the service riders were bitches. The shop manager was a douchebag. I mean, class A douchebag. I mean, it was just all that stuff piled on one. I was miserable. I was miserable doing that job. You know, I'd wake up in the morning feeling nauseous. Like, I mean, it was just the worst feeling ever. I mean, if you're waking up to something like, to a job like that, I mean, if you don't get, if nothing else tells you need to find a new job, that right there should. And it did. So I got tired of it. So I had an age where I was 20, I don't know, I was about to be 27, you know, still pretty young. And saying that, you know, I'm not saying yet that there's an age limit on career changes. I'm just saying, you know, for me at the time, I was 27. My son wasn't born yet. You know, I didn't have a house yet. Still don't just yet. I'm working on it, but didn't have a house yet. So I was like, that's the perfect time to do it. So I did a lot of praying, did a whole lot of research, and it just felt good to just seemed like the right idea to go ahead and sign up for truck driving school. So I signed up for United Truck Driving School. Haven't looked back. Again, shout out to them. They're awesome. If you live in the Middle Tennessee area, I highly recommend going to them, especially if you're like me and have to take their weekend classes and still maintain your regular job. So, you know, I signed up for that, and I've had trouble. You know, after I graduated, you know, that's when COVID hit. The same month I graduated was when COVID hit, and then when it wasn't COVID related, you know, it was my driving record from the previous 3 years, because it wasn't exactly at the 3-year mark by the time I was looking for a new job and stuff like that. So a lot of people didn't want to deal with me before because of that too. But lo and behold, I finally gave Huff and Puff a call. I'm gonna be honest, they were last resort because I wanted to work for TMC originally, because as you see, I'm a Peterbilt guy, shiny black Peterbilt. So that's why I want to go to. But they kind of BS with me. I'm sure that my driving record had something to do with it, but they didn't tell me. They just kind of went with somebody else and turned it down. They didn't even bother to give me a courtesy call. So fuck them for that. So I went with Huff and Puff. They gave me a shot. Again, shout out to Mr. Bruce especially. It was his final call. He pulled some extra strings and made it possible for me to get on. So it got my foot in the door in the trucking world, and I'm forever grateful for that, big time. So, so I'm with Huff and Puff. Next month exactly will be a year I've been here already. So I already got my year experience in just about, and I'm gonna tell you that time flew. Now, I got a whole lot to learn, a whole lot. My journey's only beginning, but I learned a lot in that year span compared to where I was when I started. I learned a whole lot and did a whole lot, and thankfully didn't wreck anything too bad. I got in one incident, but that was because God didn't want to be patient and wanted to come around me, and how four-wheelers act, and they messed the hood of my truck up a little bit on my old truck, but other than that, it was smooth sailing. So it's just I love what I do. There's nothing else I want to do. I have plans in life where I want to go with my trucking career. I do have goals. I do aspire one day to be an owner-operator. I won't be no time soon because, again, I have a lot to learn and things like that, learn the business and finances and all that stuff. So it'll be a good long while before I take on that endeavor, but it will happen eventually. And, right now I'm just trying to learn as much as I can, stack up as much money as I can, trying to build a nice little nest egg, nice savings for the family, for emergencies and whatnot. I was able to pay off a lot of debt finally. It's just been a blessing. I thank God every day that I have this job now. And saying that, no job is perfect. I have my days where I don't really want to leave the house, especially on a Sunday, because like I said, I do have a baby, I do have my girlfriend, I'm a family man. I am a big time family man, and I love just hanging out with them. So it does get rough. Leaving them on Sundays, but I remind myself why I'm doing it, and again, I pray about it. God knows we're human. We're gonna have our days, where it's a struggle, because sometimes it is. As they say, it is a lifestyle. It's not just a job. It really is a lifestyle, and it was an adjustment for all of us, not just me, but my family as well. But thankfully, we were able to pull through it and adjust accordingly to this lifestyle. So we were able to do that, but it does get rough sometimes. And then no job is perfect. Between having delays and your truck breaking down and stuff like that. Every now and again, you'll come across negative people that'll make you mad, or you'll get mad. If it'll be job related, you'll get frustrated here and there. That's just life. But you gotta find that company where it's more good than it is bad, and I definitely found that for me. So for me, Huff and Puff's been a blessing. It's a good company to work for, as far as I'm concerned. I'm no recruiter. I'm not trying to tell y'all to go and apply for Huff and Puff. If you do, you can throw my name out there and I can get my referral bonus, but but that's not why I'm making this channel, though. So like I said, do your research. Do your research on what it is you want to do, because this is hard work being a flatbedder. I love it, but it is hard work. So you gotta make sure you know for sure what you want to do, as far as what kind of truck you want to do, what kind of company you want to work for, all that stuff. Do your research. Which any new career you jump into, you should do your research anyway. That's just common sense. But overall, man, y'all, like I said, I love what I do, and I wouldn't have it no other way. And again, y'all gonna come be along with that journey as I continue to grow my trucking career and continue learning new things, and y'all gonna be a part of it. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I just want to make that video real fast and talk about that, because I feel like I've never really touched base on all that, how I'm really liking it. And I also want to let y'all know, I mean, if y'all thinking about doing this, y'all can do it. If I can do it, this guy over here can do it, you can do it. You know, it just takes a lot of hard work and dedication, which, again, that's anything in life you're trying to do. You know, I mean, you can do this with any career at any age if you want to, but to specifically talk about trucking, like you're doing another job and you want to move over to trucking, if you feel it on your heart to do it, do it. You know, pray about it. If you're a praying person, I'm a praying man. Y'all know this about me. I'm a praying man, so I pray. But put prayer on it. Do a lot of research and make sure this is what you want to do, and just pull the trigger and do it. You know, if it feels right, do it. I definitely haven't regretted it. You know, I mean, I've just, you know. But again, this isn't the final chapter. It's only the first chapter. So again, y'all gonna be along for the ride for all of it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I post another video up. And God bless you all. Y'all stay safe out there. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.